Hey guys, this is Isha Snehal once again on Snehology 101. And any guesses on what I'm going to talk about today? Yeah, you would have read the title. I'm going to talk about Step 3. So let's dive into it. So Step 3 is an exam that is sort of optional for you before the application process. But it is mandatory for all residents to take it. Whether they want to take it in the intern year or second year, that's their choice, but obviously before third year. And a lot of international medical graduates end up taking Step 3 before application, during interviews, or right after the interview season ends, like in January or sometimes early February. So let's talk about the advantages of taking Step 3 before application. If you have time and you have that command over your subjects, then it is a good idea to take Step 3 before you apply, for two reasons. First reason being that any residency program that looks at a USMLE Step 3 score will say that, hey, this person is committed and this person has passed Step 3, so definitely they do have a hold on their subjects and will make a good resident. Secondly, they might not take a vacation for Step 3 prep, which most of the residents end up doing during their intern year or second year. And also, they will not be asking the residency program to pay for their Step 3. Some other reasons why taking Step 3 is a good idea before beginning residency is that you don't have to worry about studying for Step 3 during your rotations. You want to focus on the rotation that you're on. For example, if you're on cardiology, you want to focus on that and want to study specifically for cardiology and not worry about the rest of the subjects. But if you were to take Step 3 right after internship, then you would actually have to spend time studying for it. And it does take a while to, if you're going to study it on a slow burn, then you need to spend like 2-3 hours daily to actually be able to pass Step 3, right? The other reason is, of course, you can apply to a different visa if you've cleared Step 3, and that's one of their check boxes that you need to take. So if that's your priority, then definitely taking Step 3 is a good idea. So some people do decide to take Step 3 before beginning their residency, but what is an ideal timeline to prepare for Step 3, and what time is the right time to take it? Let's see, if you do have time between your CK and the beginning of applications, then at least like 2 to 3 months, then go ahead and take Step 3 then. But if you're short on time and your application season has approached and you need to, of course, prepare application, get all the papers set, and write your personal statements, etc., and you don't have time, then don't waste time preparing for Step 3. Rather, before your interviews start, and mostly they start calling you like end of October or mid of October, so you do have time, like 1.5 months to prepare. If you were ready with your application on the 15th of September, and this is like a timeline I'm talking about for last year and the usual timeline that is there for USMLE, and not for this COVID situation that's there. But what I'm trying to say is that if you finished with your application process and before your interviews begin, you have like a month and a half, you just took your CK, then why not go ahead and take Step 3, because your result will be out in a month and a half. And when you'll be going for interviews, you can actually show them that, hey, I took my Step 3 and I got a passing score, so yay. But then the question arises that some people get scared that what if I don't pass, and it's going to affect my application, my interviews, etc. Yes, that is a little bit of a risk, but if somebody has recently taken CK and they prepare well enough for Step 3, I think they will pass. So the other timeline is to take your Step 3 end of December maximum, so that your results come out before the program start ranking all the candidates. Programs tend to prefer people who have taken Step 3 because, of course, like I said, they don't want people to take vacations for step 3. They don't want people to ask the programs to pay. And there are several other reasons. Of course, a candidate who has taken step 3 has a good hold of the subjects, and especially if they've got a good score. And of course, it kind of consolidates your application. But other than that, that's one thing. The other thing is to take step 3 in a way that the results come out before the match, and this is for international grads because they can then apply for an H1B visa, which actually requires you to have a tick mark on the result of step 3. And the match results come out in mid-March. So keeping that in mind, the maximum you can delay taking your step 3 would be like mid of Feb and not more than that, because especially during Jan and Feb, ERAS is very busy in all this result process, and they do delay the results. So it's better to not delay it more than say 11th Feb or 15th Feb maximum. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section and I will be happy to help you. You can directly reach out to me on Instagram. I will leave the links in the description. And please subscribe and give a big fat thumbs up to this video so that I keep making more and more useful stuff. Alright, sayonara, taking off, signing off, bye.